Hello guys, welcome to CADMAD. This is our class 11. So in this class we are going to discuss some of the editing and modifying surfaces in wireframe and surface design workbench. So the previous chapter we learned to work with various surface creation tools in CATIA. So CATIA VF also provides you with the tools that are used to modify surfaces. So these are used regularly while creating the surface models. So these tools will enhance the surface creation capabilities and help to create complex geometries and save modeling time. So here we are currently in a wireframe and surface design workbench here. So this chapter we are going to learn projection elements, intersections, geometry healing, restoring surfaces. So firstly coming to this projection curves. So yeah, you see there is a projection option here. So if you are unable to find it, you can just go to insert and here in the wireframe you can see the projection option. Just click on that uh, and we need support and the projected element. So for that we create support first. So I'm going to select the front view and I'm going to go to sketcher, select this plane and let me create parabola by focus. And exit the sketcher and let me use the extrude option to extrude this profile. Keep made extent to the mirror extent. Okay, and now let's hide this 2D element. And now if you go for this, let's create an offset plane distance of 200. So on this, let's make it 100. So on this, I'm going to create a sketch here. It all in. We create a spline and exit. Suppose now I want this slide to be placed on this top profile here. So I'm just going to select this projection option here and I want the projected element is this line. The support is on this face. So I want the nearest solution and the projection type is there are two different types. One is normal to the support, normal to the sketch, or the second one is along a direction that we need to mention the direction. So suppose that mostly you will be using the normal. See the preview. Okay. So here you can see that spline has been projected on this profile. So that is how the smoothly you can use coverage. You can just give them. Just enter the value here, 0.1. None. You can keep the none. Say in case of along a direction and direction, create a line. Point. This point. Okay. So you can see what happened when I say projection type. If I keep along a direction and I created a line, because what happens here, you just drag the point. So I can keep normal. So that's what happens. This is about the creating projection curves. So coming to the next one, creating the intersecting elements. Here you can see intersection, or else you can go to insert the wireframe. You can see the intersection option here. We will see this now. I go here on this sketch and just go keep trimming this and adjusting the sketch. I want the intersection portion here, so selecting deleting all the intersection options. This is a fresh one. So in this, using this intersection option, so the first element and the second element and the curve I want, intersection curve I want. I select the point. See that I got the 2 points here, two different points. These are the points of intersection. I want the curve here. Just click OK and cancel now. Now if you hide the sketches here and this one, so this is the intersection curve which is intersected. So I got it separated using this curve option here. By highlighting the result as a curve, I keep the points. I will get these 2 points as intersection points. So that is the difference here. I just keep on this face and use this extract option. Send the red distance, make it 50. Okay. Now on this, I'm going to create a line here. That's it. So I want to extract this also. And the limit 1 I keep 0 and the limit 2 I keep 100. So preview, okay. And coming to the sketches, I want to hide the sketches. So these two, I use this intersection, first element and the second element, second element, second element as this. So again, let's select an intersection. Select this as the first element, this is the second element, and here you can see extrapolation options. In this option will be highlighted. Extrapolate intersection on first element. Okay, so again go to this, select this, you can see these edges have been extracted here. I remove this is just up to here. Select this, these are extracted up to this edge here. So this is about extrapolate. Okay, so this is about this, and coming to the next one. So intersection between the solid and the surface. So if I go for creating a solid now, delete, hide or show. So here on the sketch, I make this into a solid. So by using so in part design, go to the part design. So here in this there is one option called close surface option. I will explain that option later. So instead of this surface here, deleting this, and I use this pad operation and select the sketch and make it 50 and make it mirrored. Click OK. Now this is the pad operation, and coming to this extrude, I want it to be 150. Okay, so now if I go for this, go to this wireframe workbench again. So in that, if I go for this intersection, I have first element, I am going to select this solid part, second is wireframe. Now you can see this surface part, intersection part has been highly activated. The result, if I want the contour, see the preview, click OK. So I want element to aspect as this clear selection. I want this as element to be extracted. See the preview. Okay, hide show. So you can see the intersection part in both top and bottom. If you hide this extrude option, you hide this surface here. So on both sides we got this intersection on the top and on the bottom. It is a solid. If I just delete this one, just delete this one, and again I want to go for this intersection. Select this as the first element and this is the second element, and now surface, see the preview. Okay, hide this one. Let's go to this part design workbench and use the section view and see what will happen here. There is nothing inside, right inside is solid, but in this case if you see there is no inside. Inside is fully solid, but you can see the impressions only on the top. This is the sectional view here. So let's remove this section. You can see in the bottom also. If you want to go to the wireframe, just create a line. If you want to create a line, you can select this endpoints here and you can create a line. And you can use this even to create a revolve option at the center. But resist. So what I want to tell you is that delete this one, delete this line. So in this intersection, this is surface part surface and the part intersection. In this result, we selected the surface, so the profile or the projected items the intersection part is situated only on the surface, whereas if you select this contour option, see the preview. Okay, in this you can select, you want to keep only one sub element using an extract or using a near option. Okay, reference element, I want multiple element as intersection 10. Reference, I want this face as a reference. Okay, you just hide this extrude option. You can see only on this face it is intersection has been shown. This is the nearest solution. You just go for this again and click OK. Delete this near one. Select delete this near one. go for select this. Go for this intersection again. Select the first element and select the second element and result contour again. Okay. Keep only one sub element using a near. Then again I want to select the reference element as this face. See now. Just hide this extrude option. You can see this is shown here only, whereas its top it is now projected. So delete this again, and now using this intersection option, let's delete this one. Using this intersection option, selecting this, selecting the surface and the part, and using the contour, click OK. Keep only one sharp element in the state. OK. And I want the element to extract as we select just this face, this first element to extract. I want keep tangent continuity. Select element is first. Tangent is discontinuity here, so select the point continuity. Keep no propagation, and you can see the elements have been extracted on both sides. To hide this extrude option, so now if you go for this again and using this contour, delete this one firstly. Go to intersection again, hide or show first element or second element, click OK, and keep all the sub elements OK. Now if you see here, you can see on the both sides again select delete, and again go to intersection and hide or show first element, second element, and click OK, and keep only one sub element using an extract. OK. Element to extract, I want uh, this element to be extracted. Okay. So side, so this is a extracted element. Yeah, if you just hide this one also, there's nothing here. So this you can get both. So just delete this again, select, first element, second element, I want to keep surface preview. Okay, show. So this is on the surface option. In the intersection, if you keep this result as surface, so this is how it will be reflecting here on the part. You can see clearly. So this is how we'll be using using this intersection options here. This is a structure one. So you have seen three different types. First one is between curves intersection with common area, and second one is extrapolation options using the intersection between it is be highlighted only when you are having two different surfaces intersecting, and then this option will be activated, whereas in case of this surface part we need a one part model and one is a surface, then these options will be highlighted, and we have seen different possibilities what will happen using these options. So coming to the next one, we are going to see the healing geometries here in this. So this is a healing option, and later we'll go for this untrim and disassembling. We'll see them. So firstly we'll go for this healing option. So let's delete all these things here. So coming to this healing option here. So this healing tool is used to fill a small gap that is left after joining two or more surfaces. So this tool is available in the here in the joining and operations. In the this you can see the healing option. So in this we need to select the element to be healed. So to understand this more clearly, let us give an example here. Firstly, let's create here. Coming to this left side view, left view, select this plane, go to sketcher, and here let's create spine here. Now again visit the sketcher and again select the same plane and go to sketcher and again create a spine here and visit the sketcher and use the extrude option here. Again use the extrude option, make it 100. Now you see, let's go for this healing option now. Select this elements to heal. First one, no, second one. Now so let's see the preview. First one, second one. The matching distance I want to give as 5 mm. Let's see the preview. I'll keep on increasing. Give as 20 mm. See the preview. Tangent. See the preview. So now we can see these two got healed by joining these two. There's no gap now. So in the matching distance You need to enter the value. So if the value is less than the gap, the healing won't be generated. So the distance value should not be less than 0.001, that is 1 micron. So what will happen if the gap between them is increased? So you must remember that if the value of the measuring distance is increased too much, the original surface will deviate from its actual positions to create the resulting surface. As you can see here, it is there is small deviation happened at this edge here. So to try this again by decreasing the gap. So even if you see here, this is the actual surface shape that has been slightly deviated. If you can see here, there's a deviation you can observe. Even here, the surface is not following the 2D shape that was generated. So this happens due to gap is the gap is more than these things will result. So now what we do is we'll just try to reduce the gap and let's see what will happen. And now exit the sketch. Now exit the sketcher. Remove its healing. We'll try doing this even bit. Delete this one. Try to move this a bit closer. Just exit the sketcher. Let's make this even a bit closer. And exit the sketcher. Now let's go for this healing option. Select this to see the value is 2 mm. Still, let's give the value as 2.537. 537 is 5 mm, 10 mm, 5. So give the value as 1 mm. Let's see, it's not generated. Value as 3 mm. Is generated. Here, if you see here, the deviations has been the deviations. You see the deviations here. The deviations are quite negligible when compared to the earlier deviations here. So here the healing has been done perfectly. Can make it continue to as tangent. So in this case the deviation has been minimum. So the healing will be much helpful when you're having a small gaps. So in case of large gaps also you can do the healing, but the actual shape will get distorted. So coming to the next one, we will see this untrim and disassemble tools. So firstly we'll see this disassemble. Later we'll go for this untrim option. So coming to the disassemble. So this tool is used to break the sketched entities into individual curves at points where the tangency or point continuity changes. So you can even also disassemble a surface into individual surfaces using this tool. We'll suppose so let's use this option on this disassemble and select this. So here input element is a single element again. It has broken into the disassembled into two cells. Click OK. Now if you see, this is one the element, this is the another element. So you can see here surface 1, surface 2. Previously it is like a single element. Can delete this. So by using this disassemble element, just before having a number of elements, you can just break them into the individual elements. First suppose again go to the sketcher and let's create a rectangle here, exit and use this explode option, click OK and use this fill option, close. Suppose uh, we just select all these things and just join, select all these things and go for this disassemble option. So the firstly the input element is 4. Let's close this one. Let's hide the sketch. You see, select this disassemble and select this. So input elements is 2 and the disassembled cells like divided into 5 cells. If let's see what is, you select this and delete, you can see the, you see the whole thing got deleted, and undo it. After let's disassemble this. Now if I delete this one, if I delete this one, so if I delete this one, you can see individually it is getting deleted because they are all become individual parts now. whereas this is the main thing, main extruded of assembled thing, and after doing the disassembling we'll get a new cells created, so we can hide the main, and the cells that are created you can delete them individually, whereas without disassembling, if you try to delete the whole uh, thing that you created in a single sketch, will be deleted at a time. So this is about the disassembling into multiple cells. Coming to the next one, the untrimming option here, this untrim option here. So for that, let's delete everything. After deleting everything, let's create this profile here, surface. So after creating this surface on XY plane, we'll create a line here on XY plane. So we'll extrude this line using this extrude option. We'll click OK. Let's hide this sketch. Now from these surfaces, I'm going to use the split option and element to cut. I want this element to be cut and cutting element around this. So click OK. Let's hide this one, and now see the portion here. Some portion is got trimmed here, so it is need to be recovered by using this. You can do that by using this untrim option. Select the element and click OK, and click OK here, and just close this split element, and you can see the it got regenerated. That's nothing but the trimmed area again generated by using this untrim option here. So that's it guys, in today's class 11 part 1. So in the coming class we are going to see the remaining options in class 11 part 2. So hope you enjoy the class. Got any doubts, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. I'm glad to help you with it. So that's it guys. Have a good day. Bye bye.